Alright, so what we're doing here is going to show you the gauge cluster. This gauge cluster is an autometer gauge cluster. It is called the Old-Time White Classic, or Old-Timer, or Old-Time White is what it's called. And it is a kind of a classic look, I guess, but this is what we're suggesting, and they have a very nice pointer to them. They're pretty specific. Miles per hour, obviously you can have a reset here, and then you have the RPMs over here. Coming in later today we'll have, in the exact same pattern, a fuel gauge, and then over here we'll put oil pressure, voltmeter, and water temperature will go right here into a insert, like a metal piece of plate that we create there. And that gives you all the specifics on the engine. Because we're running a V8, it's nice to have some of these specific numbers, especially temperature on a V8. That's the keyest one that people look for, if that's a word. Anyway, then we have turn signals and the bright light that go in here, and then it's bolted in via nice Phillips head stainless steel screw using the exact same cutout in the dash. There's no cutting, and we're going to try to do no cutting over here as well to fit those. These are 2-inch gauges, really 2 1/16 they call it, and this is a 3 1/16, but they're truly about 3-inch and 2-inch gauges. So it looks real sharp in here, and this is what we're recommending for the gauge cluster inside. As I pan back, we have newly installed and painted the transmission tunnel cover, and underneath this is the H55F transmission, and we have a brand new boot, a factory type boot on there, so it'll look very factory in there, and you really wouldn't know the difference that we've moved this slightly back. All painted, matches exactly, and so we're moving forward with that as well.